Hi everyone. In the previous session, means the first session, I simply explained to you what personality means, the factors that affect one's personality, and what MBTI test means. But to make you understand in this video, I'll start from a summary of the first session. The Myers-Briggs Type Indicator is a personality test that categorizes individuals into one of 16 personality types. It was developed by Isabel Briggs Myers and her mother Catherine Briggs and is based on psychologist Carl Jung's work on psychological type. The 16 personality types of the Myers-Briggs Type Indicator arise from 4 dimensions that consist of 2 categories each. Those dimensions are extroversion versus introversion, sensing versus intuition, thinking versus feeling, and finally, judging versus pursuing. So now let's get a simple understanding about each of these points. Firstly, introversion. Introversion means the tendency to be concerned with one's own thoughts and feelings rather than with external things. The term of extroversion describes as aspect of personality that is often categorized by expressive and outgoing patterns of behavior. Jung defined an extrovert as someone who feels energized by external world and social interactions. Now I'll compare both introverts and extroverts to understand them better. This will make it easier to know which dimension suits you best. Introverts enjoy being alone and they are comfortable on their own space, while extroverts don't like to be alone and they are more comfortable around others. Introverts are slow at developing relationships, but extroverts develop relationships quickly. Introverts have higher concentration rather than extroverts. An introvert does not like too much attention. In contrast, an extrovert likes to be the center of attention. Introverts like to work according to a routine, but most of the extroverts get bored with routine. Finally, introverts think before acting every time, but extroverts sometimes act and speak without thinking first.
Do you know? Extroverts prefer for more stimulating environments. Introverts prefer for less stimulating environments. But there are people who manage both environments equally. They are called as ambiverts. It's a very curious and extra point for you.
Okay, let's move from introversion and extroversion. Next, sensing versus intuition. Someone who is sensing uses their 5 senses: sight, smell, taste, touch, and hearing to interpret new information. They will use these senses to filter information to determine what is relevant. A sensing individual will focus on the details of a situation to make a decision and understand the world around them. They tend to be practical people who pay more attention to real experience and facts. Someone who falls on the intuition side prefers the abstract, such as symbols, and tend to read in between the lines instead of looking for tangible evidence. This person is interested in future possibilities and what could be more so than the present and what exists now. So let's compare both sides. People who have sensing personalities attend to details. They are present focused, down to earth people who prefer structure, routine, and concrete information. They are able to recall events. People who have intuitive personalities are imaginative, creative, and dreamers who has a distinct inner voice. They are future-focused people who prefers innovations. Next, thinking versus feeling. Thinking versus feeling is the continuum used to identify the primary tendency to make decisions using logic and reason versus emotion and concern for others. Thinking personality type will prefer to use facts, data, and objectivity to make a decision. Feeling personality type will prefer to use emotional factors such as the emotional impact on themselves or others to make decisions. As I mentioned before, thinkers instinctively search for facts and logic in a decision situation, while feelers instinctively employ personal feelings and impact on people in decision situations. Thinkers naturally notices tasks and work to be accomplished. In contrast, feelers are naturally sensitive to people's needs and reactions. Thinkers are easily able to provide an objective and critical analysis, while feelers naturally seek consensus and popular opinions. Finally, thinkers accept conflicts, but feelers are unsettled by conflicts. But both sides are very important for the existence of the world. Last but not least, judging versus perceiving. Perceiving personality type is more flexible with planning and can adapt better when sudden changes occur. Perceiving oriented individuals typically do not make concrete plans. They are responsive. Judging oriented individuals are detail planners who make logical, absolute, and evaluated decisions. They create a plan and stick to it, while deviating as little as possible. Judging individuals are focused on working hard to meet deadlines early by prioritizing work over leisure activities. Okay, let's compare them. People with judging personalities are organized. They make quick decisions. They follow rules, but they are stubborn and hard to change plans. They seek closer and prefer to control others. People with perceiving personalities are spontaneous. They are easygoing and relaxed. They disregard rules and open to new changes. They are adaptable but disorganized. They like to procrastinate a lot. Okay, my dear friends, as I promised, lastly, I would like to mention 16 personality types. But each and every personality type will be described in the third session. So, guys, I divided 16 personalities into 4 groups. They are rationalistic, romantic, defending, and creative people. Who are rationalists? ENTJ, INTJ, ENTP, INTP. Who are romantic? ENFJ, INFJ, ENFP, and INFP. Who are defenders? ESTJ, ISTJ, ESFJ, ISFJ. Who are creators? ESTP, ISTP, ESFP, and ISFP. To make an interesting video about 16 personalities, I add my third session about each and every personalities in a brief descriptive way. So please watch that video too after watching this. Thank you very much for watching my videos. Before ending this session, please subscribe my YouTube channel Semi's Diary, and if you like this video, please click the like button below and comment. Thank you. See you soon.